The big story that we are getting for you this evening is, of course, from Maharashtra. All eyes on Maharashtra as the oath-taking ceremony takes place. Prime Minister Modi and, of course, all of Bollywood stars, the Ambanis, top industrialists of the country, everybody is gathering at the iconic Azad Maidan. Remember, 12 days after getting a decisive mandate, the Mahayuti government will finally be formed in Maharashtra. Devendra Fadnavis will be taking oath as the chief minister for a third time at 5:30 p.m. at Azad Maidan. It was always certain that Ajit Pawar will be one of his deputies, but the suspense over his other deputy went on till the last hour. Having played a hardball for almost 2 weeks, Eknath Shinde has now agreed to take a demotion and take oath as the deputy chief minister today. Shiv Sena leaders had urged their party chief to take oath and be part of the cabinet, with some even warning that no Sena leader will be part of the government if Shinde does not take oath. Meanwhile, the tussle between the allies continues over the portfolio allocation. With BJP unwilling to let go of Home Ministry and Ajit Pawar set to retain finance, sources say that Shinde and Shiv Sena are feeling left out. And the tiff in the alliance over portfolio has just gotten bigger, with BJP reportedly planning to keep even the Urban Development Ministry with itself. However, for now, it is all about the swearing-in ceremony, which is filled with glam, of course. The who's and who of Mumbai are in attendance, right from the Abadis to actors Shah Rukh Khan to Salman Khan and Sachin Tendulkar. Top leaders of NDA, Amit Shah, Nitish Kumar, they're all gracing the event as we speak. In fact, in a short while from now, we are, of course, expecting that oath-taking ceremony to take place. Let me go across to my colleague Abhishek, who's getting all that has been happening in Maharashtra today for us. Abhishek, it's a big, big day for Maharashtra. Finally, the state will get its chief minister after all the tussle that we have been seeing within the Mahayuti. But right now, of course, it's the time for the top leaders, industrialists, cricketers, the who's who of the city to gather at Azad Maidan and take part in that oath-taking ceremony.
See, definitely, and I'm reporting outside from Azad Maidan, and you can see the atmosphere here. It's all people from across Maharashtra have started to arrive here. Apart from industrialists, who's who from the Bollywood, everyone who are inside, but you can see people, pouring on the streets of Mumbai, right outside Azad Maidan. This is an iconic BMC building, and the entire road is flooded. Supporters from across the party, BJP, NCP, Shiv Sena, all have gathered here. In fact, Ladki Behen, the women from across districts have been called, and they are, will be felicitated. You can see they are sitting downstairs. Some have got those invitation who will be inside. In fact, I'll show you, women out here with those pink feta on their head, definitely resembles the jacket of Ajit Pawar, which he wore consistently during the campaign and before also, and right from, launching that Ladki Behan scheme. And these are the women who will be entering inside. And, this is the atmosphere I can show you from outside Azad Maidan. And definitely, it is not, the transition was not so easy either for Eknath Shinde to accept the deputy chief minister post, or for the Devendra Fadnavis to, get consensus from both the leaders to become the chief minister once again of the state of Maharashtra. And we have seen all those development and last minute letter that came to the governor that finally Eknath Shinde has accepted the deputy chief minister post. But again, apart from this massive celebration which is going on, but there will be discussions and meeting which will continue over the portfolios, and that's the reason only a chief minister and 2 deputies will be taking out today, and the suspense over ministries and who will become minister in respective parties still remains, and we will continue to follow that. Back to you.
That's right. That's right. Abhishek, stay with us. Let me also go across to my colleague Shweta, who I believe is at Sagar, the residence of the next Maharashtra Chief Minister. Shweta, we just got a very, heartening, a very overwhelming visual of Devendra Fadnavis's mother, sending him off for that oath-taking ceremony with the tilak that she applied on his forehead. What more are you hearing? What is happening there? Get us all the latest.
Well, absolutely. This is going to be star-studded mega event of CM oath-taking ceremony at Azad Maidan. While you are speaking about the visual, how Devendra Fadnavis's mother, in fact, offered best blessings to him. Her seating arrangements are also there, where she will be also sitting along with the family, Amrita Fadnavis and his daughter, Divija Fadnavis as well. While we understand that this is going to be who's who of all the town, B-town or the political industry, or you talk about the business tycoon, industrialist, educationalist, saints here, everybody would be present because these special arrangements have been done. While one similarity, what we understand is that just a short while back, in fact, when I was at Sagar Banglo, Amrita Fadnavis ji, in fact, she interacted with the media and very warmly she recited 2 lines for Devendra Fadnavis, and she said that you always used to, in fact, say that you will come back and this is the time you have arrived. And she also mentioned the fact that this is 3rd time he is going to become the Chief Minister, 6th time he has become the MLA, and this is very joyous moment for all of them, no doubt. But when it comes to the responsibility, she did mention few of the things which are very important. She focused on the development plans, the schemes, his vision, that how Maharashtra would be going forward for next 5 years. Apart from this, as even Abhishek was speaking and he was telling us about what are the preparations that has been done, this is nothing less than something larger than life that is happening at Azad Maidan, where we are seeing the capacity of 45,000 people to accommodate. And this, in fact, Azad Maidan is the historic one. The place itself holds significance. And now CM, that is Devendra Fadnavis, in short time he would be swearing in fact, and the Janta of Maharashtra would be getting the new Chief Minister as well as the 2 deputies along with him.
That's right. You know, Shweta, one of the dominant feelings at the Fadnavis household today would be that of how Devendra Fadnavis saw low point back in 2019, and today he said, "Samundar hu laut ke aunga," and that is exactly what the man has done. He stood by what he said. He's matched his action with his word, and the family couldn't have been prouder. The family couldn't have been happier with the kind of lows and highs that Devendra Fadnavis has seen in his political journey in the past few years.
Well, that's right, Shreya. In fact, I do remember the line what Devendra Fadnavis back then in 2019 did state that मेरे पानी पीछे हटने पर घर मत बसा लेना, मैं समंदर हूँ, लौट कर जरूर आऊँगा. Me Pune येईल. He in Marathi context he did mean that I'll be back, and now while his statement has been revised to me Pune ye to, in the sense that he has come back. But here, very importantly, we do know about the struggles of Devendra Fadnavis since 2019, and then the mid of 2020, and after that how the MVA government got toppled, and then he got a chance to become the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Very importantly, we do understand that since 1992, he is in active politics. He was first from Nagpur, and he used to participate in everything. And the 6th time he has become the MLA, and the 3rd time he is going to do the swearing in for the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Share with this, we also
That's
know
right.
that
You know, Shweta, I'm going to come back to you. Let me go across to Abhishek, who has a few beneficiaries of the Ladki Bahin scheme. Abhishek, if you're able to hear me. Right, we have Abhishek with us. Abhishek, I believe you have beneficiaries of the Ladki Bahin scheme. Let's talk to them. Let's hear them, what they have to say today.
Yeah. Definitely, this is the day which has been witnessed by Maharashtra, just because of the game changer scheme, Ladki Bahin Yojana, wherein 1,500 were transferred every month in their account. And we have all the beneficiaries with us. Let's try and understand how do they feel. क्या सोचते हैं देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी अजीत पवार एकनाथ शिंदे फिर महायुति की सरकार बन रही है और आप लोग लाड़की बहन योजना के बेनिफिशियरी है, आपको 1500 मिले, अभी 2100 मिलने वाले हैं, शपथ विधि होने वाली है, क्या माहौल है?
हाँ, माहौल बहुत अच्छा है। हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं कि महायुति की सरकार आ रही है फिर से, और लड़का बहू हमारे के लिए हमारे मतलब महिलाओं के लिए बहुत कुछ करेंगे। वो
क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
हम लोग तो बहुत खुश हैं, इसीलिए आए हैं कि हम उनको दिखाना चाहते हैं कि हम उनके साथ हैं और वो किसी भी परिस्थिति में रहे, हम उनका साथ कभी नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
ये पिंक फेटा आपने पहना, मैं देख रहा था आप सब लोग पिंक फेटा, कहीं ना कहीं एक पिंक जैकेट रहा है अजीत दादा का, जिन्होंने ये पूरा फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री संभाला, राष्ट्रवादी से है। ये युति है किस तरीके से आगे बनी रहेगी, क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
बनी रहे, हम यही सोच चाहते हैं और कुछ नहीं।
आप हंस रहे हैं, आपको सब 1500 रुपए बेनिफिट मिला?
हाँ,
और अभी 2100 मिलने वाला है।
मिलेगा।
मतलब कहीं ना कहीं ये एक स्कीम जो रही कारगर साबित हुई, आज महायुति के मुख्यमंत्री शपथ ले रहे हैं।
1 साल से बॉम्बे में रह रहे हैं, मेरी पैदाइश यहीं की है, लेकिन आज तक जितनी भी सरकार आई है किसी ने बहनों के बारे में नहीं सोचा, और ये सरकार जो आई है हमें इन पे नाज है, और ये पहनने के बाद हमें अपने आप पे और घमंड हो गया है कि हम कुछ हैं, हमारे लिए भी कोई कुछ सोच सकता है, इतना हमें अपने आप पे नाज हो गया है कि परिवार वाले सोचे चाहे ना सोचे, एक भाई हमारा है कि वो हमारे बारे में अब सोच रहा है।
Thank you. You know, so these are the emotions which are coming out. You know, these are the sisters who have voted for Mahayuti government, and that's the reason. You know what she was telling, that there is someone, there is a lovely brother who is looking for us, who has concern for us, and that's why this scheme, and that has been proven game changer for Mahayuti. And this day, today, they are witnessing oath-taking ceremony. Back to you.
That's right, Abhishek. Larki Bahin, of course, one of the most important reasons which has been attributed to for this win of the Mahayuti alliance, and women, of course, very, very happy and satisfied with what they had been offered under the scheme. But Abhishek, also, let's talk about the underlying feeling of what Mumbaikars, Maharashtrians are feeling today. They've seen long days of a tussle that was going on within the Mahayuti alliance. They expected a chief minister much before than, of course, today. But now that they have one, and now that they have a government coming into place, what are their expectations? What are they looking forward to?
See, definitely, important day at least for the state of Maharashtra, that finally after this, tussle, we are getting a chief minister, and at the same time 2 deputies will be sworn in. But there is a challenge ahead. There is a road of challenge ahead, because it wouldn't be so easy, as we can see, tussle again, or discomfort when it comes to allocations of ministries. And what I also want to point out, that it wouldn't be so easy to keep aside Eknath Shinde in this when it comes to looking forward to the BMC elections which are scheduled, which will be coming in future. And that's where the bone of contention will come out, because it's how you can say BJP could make its chief minister, but at the same time it also has a wish that BJP's mayor should be there in the BMC. And remember, during the tenure of undivided Shiv Sena, from past 25 years, it is the Shiv Sena who has consistently headed or, taken lead in the BMC, and they had their own mayor. So there are many things, but at the same time, today is a big day, definitely for Devendra Fadnavis, who returned back, who gave a commitment at that time that I will come back, and he had come back and he had fulfilled it with the support of Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde, which cannot be ignored. And definitely, as Shiv Sena's leader consistently say that, the elections were fought under the leadership of Eknath Shinde. So this is the person, Eknath Shinde, definitely cannot be ignored. And we will have to wait and watch out how this pans out. And most crucial, the next BMC election will be the next battle, how this Mahayuti, or at least the Shiv Sena or the BJP, take it forward. Back to you.
That's right, Abhishek. Of course, you've had a busy day there in Mumbai since morning, and you still have a few hours to go before that grand oath-taking ceremony takes place for you and, of course, for Shweta. But let's also go across to Shweta, who's outside Devendra Fadnavis's residence, and let's also keep playing those visuals that are coming out of that iconic Azad Maidan. Azad Maidan, look at those visuals, top leaders of the NDA. You've got Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, JP Nadda there, Prime Minister Modi also, of course, in attendance, along with the who's who of Bollywood, top industrialists. We just had a visual of Ranveer Singh coming in. There's Sachin Tendulkar, who's in attendance, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan. You name it, you name them, and they are there today. But Shweta, as we were talking about how this political journey has really panned out for Devendra Fadnavis, the youngest mayor of Nagpur, starting his journey from there, then becoming the second youngest chief minister of the state, and then, of course, having this revival of sorts from 2019 and 2024. Also, how I was talking earlier with our colleagues here in the newsroom, that it is really a lesson for everybody to learn from Devendra Fadnavis that sometimes it's okay to step back so that you can move forward 2 steps later.
Well, that's absolutely right, Shreya. You have put it in a very correct manner that how Devendra Fadnavis actually strategized his political course. And here we understand that, yes, in 2019, there was, certain lows also. And then he again got an opportunity. How to grab an opportunity, one can also learn from Devendra Fadnavis. Now, he did not lose any chance, any opportunity where he could be a part of the system, where he can change and he can bring back NDA. And here we are seeing that when it comes to NCP, bringing NCP was one of the toughest decisions what Devendra Fadnavis, being a vital man in BJP, could have decided. But he ensured that what could be the long-term benefits of getting Ajit Pawar faction into Yuti, into Mahayuti alliance. And now we are seeing the benefits and the brightest colors are coming out with the massive mandate what they have obtained. While Shreya, we understand that how things were panned out for Devendra Fadnavis. One thing is for sure, while we have been reporting on ground since years now, we know BJP has been always a very disciplined party. And they do conduct meetings all the time. Sometimes we do report about the meetings, but there are certain meetings which happens closed doors. The internal meetings, they would be chalking down each and every point. Here also during Lok Sabha election, that was a several setback in a massive manner. It was a setback for BJP, and that time also one certain low did Devendra Fadnavis face. And when it comes to Vidhan Sabha, I remember several meetings. In fact, each constituency, campaigns, rallies, everything. There was not even a single nook and cranny which was left behind by BJP, by Devendra Fadnavis. Now when it comes to, Shreya, even this time how meticulously they planned and they played really well when it comes to the announcement of CM. Thorough 9 days
Shweta, I'll
to
come
10
back
days
to you.
we
Those
have
are
been,
visuals coming in, the latest visuals. You have the man of the moment, Devendra Fadnavis.